Hi YouTube, this is Archangel Warrior Christine Pence coming at you again. I'm on here to make a quick video. I have some announcements and then I wanted to do a quick video as quick as I could. Thank you all for your prayers. I know I didn't announce it on YouTube because of gang stalkers, but I did have my heart procedure yesterday and the good Lord was with me. All went well. But last night the stalkers tried something and a demonic spirit, but the Lord was with me and I was able to get some sleep. And then my caregiver came today and she helped me. She actually cooked for me yesterday, came over after my ride dropped me off and cooked for me and tended after me after I came home from procedure. So anyway, I actually called it surgery. It's still technically surgery. They're going in your body. It was a heart procedure. That was necessary, and I'm glad it's over, and now I have some recovery time to do. So today's day one of recovery. I'm struggling because I don't like to just sit around. I want to get up and do something, and I'm struggling with fevers and stuff today, so please keep me in prayer. But I did make it through surgery, so for those that did pray for me, that did know, which was very few, because of gang stalkers, I had to be discreet. I could not announce it on YouTube because they usually interfere. Thank you, and for those that didn't know, I'm sorry, but I did it purely to keep the gang stalkers as bay so I could get through my procedure / surgery without any issues. And the Lord was with me and it went good. And I saw the number 1010 when I went in the OR. And then I saw 1010 last night, and I felt like it was like the Lord was saying, there's your beginning, and then there's your end, completion, beginning and end, 1010. And then when I was in the room, I was in room number 9, and I saw, sorry, that was my food, 911, and on the clock last night, and a brother in the Lord said he was seeing a lot of 9s. I'm sorry, I dropped some food. Let me pick it up real quick. Okay. I just cleaned that. But anyway, I'm sorry. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and say a few things. But yeah, I saw the number 9. My room number was 9. There was 444 on the computer. When I went in the OR, it was 1010. And by the time everything was said and done last night, it was 1010 at night. And I felt like God's like, there's your completion. 10 beginning, 10 end. That's your completion. And I felt it was completed. So I am recovering from heart procedure. I'm alive. Praise the Lord. Thank you. Still in the season of the rapture. Still rapture time. Still getting ready to, waiting on the Lord. But I just wanted to come on here and give an update. And I've been having problems with fevers today and head pain. So please keep me in prayer for that. But I know God's with me. I just need to rest. I need to take care of myself better and give myself time to recoup. And I'm so busy, wanting to please and take care of others that I forget how to take care of myself sometimes. And then I end up getting sick. So I need to let myself recover and stop getting so, I want to get up and do this or go here or I want to help this person. It's like Christine needs to take care of her. I'm sorry if the video stopped. They always screw at these videos. My last video of the ducks was from 2015, 2016. And I uploaded those for one reason. It took only 1 hour to upload. Because when I try to upload any truther videos or any type of truth, they screw it. Then it takes practically 12 hours or 16 hours to upload. It's insane. Or 10 hours. And that's happened with other TIs and people on YouTube. Some have figured out how to do live streams again. I have not been able to find a way to do live streams again. I apologize. I hope when this thing froze that this other half of the video will go through. But I also wanted to share a dream I had last night. And I don't know if it was from the occultist influencing my dreams or a devil or if it was God. But it makes sense about the ancient times and the Genesis 6 story. In the dream, it was in black and white, which is so weird to me. And normally I dream in color, but I was dreaming in black and white. And I saw this reptilian, and I saw what they call them cone heads, people in the old days that were the hybrids from the fallen. The mix, they had this, it was a weird dream. There was this reptilian, he was a male reptilian, and it was in black and white, and he was laying down with this woman that had a huge cone head, like they've shown on the skulls that come from the Nephilim and stuff, the hybrids, and she looked Egyptian, and this reptilian was proceeding to mate with this hybrid woman, and they were kind of just being silly at first, and then I realized that the reptilian was intending on mating with this hybrid woman, and she had a really huge cone head. And in the dream, I felt like there was a revelation in the dream. Even though the dream was in black and white, I could see everything. And in the dream, I was shown like your gray aliens and your other beings. And I got this strong feeling that someone was telling me in the dream and saying these aliens that people claim are aliens or gods, they all come from the Nephilim, and they all come from the hybrid races and the reptilians. And they said that's why they look the way they do. That's why they have the big bulbous heads, your grays, or they have a cone head, some of them, because they're from that lineage. And when they first started making them, they all kind of came out with these huge cone heads. And so in the dream, I was just like observing, and I'm like, why is everything in black and white? Why am I seeing this? I felt it did have significance. This was why I'm sharing. I pray this uploads because there was a disruption in the video. I pray it did not cut off, but I pray in Jesus' name it does upload. Otherwise, when I feel better, I'll have to do another one. But in the dream, I really felt that the reptilians and these cone-headed beings, like your Greys, your Arturians, other beings, come from the fallen. They're not really aliens, and they're not really gods, like a lot of people portray on YouTube. And in the dream, I was just observing this reptilian preparing to mate with this cone-headed woman. And in the dream, I felt that the reptilians and the other beings that came from that lineage wanted, like some people have said, to create their own human servants to worship and be involved with them instead of the one true God. And God's not going to tolerate that. He sent the flood and killed them off. Now he's going to send fire. Fire is worse than water, my friends. It's hot and it burns compared to water, which is cold and wet. But I just felt like it was some sort of a revelation, or maybe someone messing with my dreams. But I felt like that's where your aliens come from, especially your cone-headed aliens. And the cone-headed skulls they talk about, that they all go back to the Nephilim. And this was a dream I had last night. And the feeling I got was the reptilian was like one of the fallen. Or did come from the line of Cain, which is what I've talked about in my past videos. I'm not really sure why I dreamt that dream, because I know lately the enemy's been messing with me, or he's been influencing my dreams. And I've been rebuking and praying against him. There's been a lot of targeted individual attacks, myself included. They had me have a sleepless night the other night. They've used the dew on me, vibrate my bed, the list goes on. I'm feeling hot right now. I've been struggling with a fever, but the Lord is with me. He is helping me. I get pain right here, right now. I took something for it, but it doesn't seem to be helping. But anyway, I did make it through my heart procedure. Yay! I'm still here. Still Enoch Walker, still walking with the Lord as best as I can. I'm grateful for the blessings the Lord has given me, from my power chair to now an official caregiver who started basically 2 weeks ago. And I'm very happy that she is my caregiver. She was my housekeeper at first. So she does help me with things that I cannot do on my own anymore. And I'm grateful to the good Lord for that. So things are looking up on that scale. I finally have someone who can, do my laundry and clean my house and cook for me if I can't, and, do certain, chores for me that I can't do anymore, that I struggle with due to my health. So it is a blessing to have someone that comes every week to help you. And she came today, and she'll be back next week. And tonight is Sabbath, but it's also Passover. I know a brother in the Lord said they felt the Lord telling them that even if you don't observe Passover, that it's probably good to read up on the Passover in the Bible, because they seem to play a role with Christ. A brother said he felt the Lord told him. So if the Lord brings it to my memory again, I would like to read on the Passover tonight when I read. I didn't read my Bible last night because I had that surgery and everything was hectic and crazy, and so I just prayed. So I want to get caught up on my Bible reading tonight. So I rebuke that glitch in this video. I pray this uploads. I pray I do not have to redo this video. Because there was like it froze and then it started up like a second later. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how long this will take. I just pray it uploads the whole thing. But yes, and then the Lord has blessed me with something that I feel He wants me to use it to help other people. But right now I'm just kind of praying on it and just trying to recover from my surgery, my procedure, and just trying to get, everything on the right track. So I hope you're all doing good. And if any of you are struggling in your faith, you're not alone. I've been struggling. I may come on here and to some it may seem like, oh wow, she's so strong in the Lord. I have my weak moments. I voiced it, but I'm just saying that I feel like I need to say this for those out there who struggle in the Lord. You're not alone. I do it too. There's people stronger than me in their faith that I'm like, wow, I wish I had their kind of faith. It's like, and then I feel kind of bad, like, wow, am I doing this right, God? But God's always reminding me that He's with me always. So for those of you struggling on your walk, you're not alone. You're still with God. You're still okay. God's pleased with us. He's happy with us. It's just Satan can really knock you down. And continue to pray for a fellow TI, Jubilina Redeemed. The Lord has been blessing her with some things. She needs lots of prayer. I both found out some things about me and her, and she did mention me in her last video, and she gave me a shout out, so that was nice of her. So pray for Jubilina Redeemed, Lena, I think. She is a TI. She's homeless, and she needs a place for her and her puppy. And she's heavily gang stalked. She's like a class 5. I think I'm a class 5 too. There's a lot of classes 5s. They're supposed to be the highest rank. I think there's up to a class 10 in gang stalking. I'm not really sure. But the higher ranking they put you is the more you're gang stalked. Put it that way. You're on a higher level, which means you have a higher purpose with the Lord if you're heavily gang stalked. And for those who have a lower rank, you're not less important or not forgotten. It's just that the Lord is giving you what you can handle, and just be grateful that the Lord is always there. I am, but I know I have my moments that I have my meltdowns, and I'll break down and I'll just like cry or just break down, and people that don't really know me or know how to handle me, they will walk away or get scared of me because they don't understand just how traumatizing gang stalking can be.